Even though spring is approaching in many different parts of the world, it can still get very chilly. And that's why a space heater can make all the difference. It can keep you very warm while not taking up too much space. Today, we have combined a list of 4 different space heaters, and we're gonna go over each different one with different functionalities we have to find the best one for you. Let's get into it. Now, as we can see here, the BLACK+DECKER is the best option for those that want to stay on the budget while getting their basic needs with the heating mat. The biggest benefit of this device is that it does what it needs to do. It keeps you warm. So coming in at only $18 on Amazon, it's fairly portable, it's super light, it's super small, and it'll do what it needs to do. Yes, it's designed for quality, it's designed for safety to make sure that it doesn't knock over. But look, let's be real. They all do that. Thus, it's going to be best for those that are just simply looking for something very small to keep them warm while at the same time not breaking the bank. Now let's get into our second option. Now the second option here is going to get much warmer at a faster pace because of its ceramic technologies that are included. That does though come at a price point. Of course, right off the bat, we see that it's $50 already. So again, a little bit more expensive, but a lot more powerful. With this, it's going to be much safer. It's going to be really difficult to knock it down. But I think the biggest part of this, what I like about it, is that it has the eco mode. Here's an issue with overall heating in general. It's super pricey. And if you keep it running, your bill is going to go up through the roof. But with the eco mode or echo, depending on how you're pronouncing it, it's going to save you guys a lot of money. This way, we're tailoring our heating experiences to make sure that we don't go over it and keep it warm while we're not even home. That's the whole goal here. We want to be warm while we're actually at the place where we're going to be, and that the place doesn't burn down when we're not there. And that could be customizable to you with a specific product. This product is very nice and quiet, so you keep doing your work or watch TV without getting interrupted. And it actually spins, so that way you can just spin it instead of constantly needing to move it in different directions. Now up next, we have a 3-in-1. Now you may be thinking to yourself, this is crazy. This product specifically offers a mix of a humidifier, a heater, and a 3D flame inside of it. And that way you can have all 3 in one. So let's take a look at it. It's going to run you about $32, so which is actually already a little less than the previous example that we went over. Now with this, we're getting a humidifier, a motion sensor, and a cool little flame inside of it. Now with the humidifier, we want to make sure that our skin doesn't get too dry, so we just got to pour a little water in there, and then it's going to give us the best experience out there. And with the motion sensor, no need to turn it on and off. You just hold the M button for 3 seconds, and it's going to be ready to go. It knows when you're there, and it knows when you're not. So the biggest benefit of this is that number 1, it can avoid a huge hazard, so you're not burning the whole place down. And number 2, it can help you save a ton of money along the way because it knows when you're there, when you're not, so it's not going to be running the whole time. And with the flame effect, it can be very cool aesthetic in the background of your house. Now for the final pick here, we have the Govee electric space heater. Now the best part about this one specifically is that it can connect to both Alexa and Google Assistant. And that way you can control everything with your voice. Now this one is much fancier than others that I mentioned before. It has a fancy app associated with it, and it will run you about $100. It does have a smart thermostat included, which you can control through an app, which is super convenient. It has a dual use of both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, which makes the network distribution much easier and faster. And similar to the second product that we covered in this video, it has a ceramic heating, which makes it much faster in heating up and cooling down. Now, the other big part when figuring out which space heater works best for you is check out different oscillation angles that they provide. So in this specific example, it has an oscillation angle of 80 degrees, and that's pretty wide. Now, the reason behind that is the bigger the angle, the more coverage you have with that one specific space heater. Now, you may not want the biggest oscillation angle in the world because you may have a piece of furniture or a couch that may be in the way, and you don't want that to be overheated. So I would take that into huge consideration when picking the best space heater for you. Now let's get real. This thing is pretty slick looking. It looks like something that came out of Wall-E, and the fact that it can work with both Alexa and Google Assistant is just mind-blowing. So I hope this video helped you guys figure out what different space heaters are out there as we broke them down in different categories. Check out the links in the bio. All of the space heaters are going to be listed in the bio down below, and make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.